Greetings, YouTube. Happy Sunday. You know, sometimes when there is an update in the game, despite all the bugs and all of the lag issues and the maintenance issues and the things that are temporary issues, because make no mistake about it, a bug is a nerf until it's fixed. Until Domino got fixed, the quote-unquote bug was a nerf of her abilities that affected every single fight she was in. It's just that the difference between a bug and a nerf is essentially the word temporary, as it is supposed to be fixed. But what about the things that aren't supposed to be fixed? What about the things that go under the radar and still change the mechanics of fights? That question is what I pose to you today on this Sunday, because we had this line in the very bottom of the patch notes right before the new update came out. And the words I wrote down, and they are as follows. Improvements to timing consistency of triggering abilities and attacks. Now, I don't know about you, but that is really, really vague. In fact, I thought maybe it had something to do with parry. Maybe they were actually going to make parry go back to the way it was, as many of you have addressed, including a really good video by Dork Lessons, how the perfection of parry in the past couple of months has made it to where if you aren't perfect exactly with your timing, you will not trigger that parry. So, as many of you know who watch this for the past several, years, there was something called the Nightcrawler trick. And basically, this was how it went. When Nightcrawler dashed back, you could throw a light attack, and he would just hold block until his timer switched to his swashbuckling mode. But now, when he dashes back and you throw a light attack, he lets go of his block. So this has been an issue that several people have been asking about for the past few days now, and I want to credit Mr. Andy H122 because he went and did several duels with Nightcrawler to try to just show the community what he sees when he's fighting him. Of course, this makes an already very good defender even better, especially when you consider certain Alliance War nodes that do not allow you to parry the opponent, hence especially the stun immune nodes, or even say like masochism. So let's just check out what happens now. Fight starts, dashes back, light attack, nothing. Dashes back, light attack, blocks for a second, and then goes forward. Rest in peace, the trick that made Nightcrawler bearable. Now, I do have a 6-star Nightcrawler, right? And he is unawakened, so I guess if I'm thinking about my own defenders, I should in some ways celebrate the fact that my defenders got stronger, but it certainly is a bummer. This is not a bug. This appears to be something that was intentional, and unfortunately, it is the new reality of an already growing difficult Alliance War. And I've heard from people who have said, Prof, I want the map to be harder. I don't want defenses to be weak enough to where you can 100% complete the map. That's how Alliance War was designed. And I suppose, especially if you're at the top, then everybody 100% completes the map every time, and in some cases, the entire alliance can go, but maybe a couple of deaths total. You want there to be more of a challenge, but I don't speak for those people. My channel speaks for the average summoner that still hopes to use this game as a stress reliever, not a stress enhancer, from their day-to-day lives, which can be very stressful, especially for you watching this who have kids and spouses and work 80 hours a week and just try to play this game as a way to get away from everything. Alliance War, for many people who aren't a million rated and don't have 5 or 6 rank 5, 65 5-stars, and maybe aren't even close to being uncollected, Alliance War is a stress for many alliances, and especially when it just even comes to the turnover and recruitment from one season to the next, as it in some ways seems like it's harder for some alliances to recruit now than ever, and I feel like a lot of that's coming from the drop-off of the player base even since Act 6 started. But in the meantime, I just want to say it's a bummer. We are using this video to pay homage to what was the Nightcrawler trick, because it seems, unless otherwise proven, that it is no more in the game, and certainly Nightcrawler got a silent buff and is an even better defender now in Alliance War. What are your thoughts on this? As always, comment below, let me know, and thank you for supporting my Marvel Contest of Champions YouTube channel.